y'all, I'm making some comfort food today, and it's going to be budget friendly too. It's a hamburger and macaroni skillet. You can purchase all the ingredients that you see on this counter at your local 99 cents only store. Everything is 99 cents or less, except for the ground beef and the box of elbow macaroni. They were both purchased at Rouse, but they were on sale. The ground beef, I had purchased 2 pounds, and it came to $7.01, but we're not going to use the entire package of ground beef. I'm probably just going to use half of this and then save the other half for another recipe. The box of elbow macaroni was also on sale for $1, but I had purchased it a few weeks ago. Let me show you the rest of the ingredients. I have a few cloves of garlic, 1 onion, a jar of beef bouillon cubes, a green bell pepper, a can of tomato sauce, and a can of diced tomatoes, some black pepper, Italian seasoning, garlic salt, crushed chilies, and I'll also be serving this dish with some garlic toast. I almost forgot, we'll need some sugar too, and it's in here. That's all that we'll need today, so let's get cooking. The first thing we'll need to do is cook the macaroni. And just follow the directions on the back of the package or on the side. Right there. Okay. Here's my pot of water. I've turned the heat to high and I'm waiting for it to come to a boil. In the meantime, I'm going to add a round of salt and a little bit of oil. I'm going to let this come to a boil. While I'm waiting to cook the pasta, I'm going to mince the garlic, chop the onion, and green bell pepper. And I'll probably end up using a little less than half of this onion here, and then half of this green bell pepper. The garlic is done, and I chopped up a little bit more than half of the green bell pepper. But you can add as much or as little as you like. The water is boiling. It's time to add the macaroni. And then give it a stir so that the macaroni doesn't get stuck to the bottom of your pot there. And then lower your heat just a tad, but keep it boiling. We're going to cook the macaroni anywhere from 8 to 10 minutes. And then you want to stir it occasionally, again, to keep it from sticking to the bottom of your pot. The macaroni has been cooking for 9 minutes, so I just turned off the heat. And here it is. It's time to drain it. After you drain your macaroni, do not give it a rinse or anything. Just pour it into a bowl and then place some aluminum paper on it to keep it warm. In this bowl here, I have some water which I had microwaved for 1.5 minutes. It's nice and hot. And I'm going to add 1 cube of the beef bouillon. We're going to let this dissolve a little bit, so go ahead and set this aside. Let's open up the cans of tomato sauce and diced tomatoes. For the diced tomatoes, I went ahead and drained a little bit of the water out. I just simply closed the lid like this and poured whatever liquid was in there. And let's get the rest of our other ingredients ready. Here's the seasonings for the beef. I have here black pepper, garlic salt, crushed chilies, and Italian seasoning. Let's go ahead and set this aside as well. Alrighty, we are ready to cook the beef. And like I said earlier, I'm just going to use half of the meat that I had purchased this morning, and it's right in here. I'm going to save this half for another day. Okay, we are going to brown the meat, so turn your heat to medium-high, and let's add a little bit of oil. Okay. Swirl it around, and once the oil is hot, we'll add the beef. The oil should be ready. Let's add the beef. And then take your spatula and break the beef apart. Okay, don't stir around too much because we want it to brown. It's just break the beef into small pieces. Okay, once we get one side to brown, then we can flip the beef over to the other side. Okay, you really should use lean beef for this, but you can see there's kind of a lot of fat in this one because the leaner beef was more expensive. Leaner beef was twice as much. Okay, I'm going to start to flip the beef over. And continue to break the beef apart. See that the beef is almost completely cooked. There's still a little bit red spot left, but that's okay. I'm going to turn off the heat and drain off the fat. Just by simply pushing the beef aside and tilting the pan like this. Okay. And then take a spoon and remove the fat. Once you drain the fat, turn the heat back on to medium-high. And we're going to add the onions, the garlic, and the green bell peppers. Okay, give it a stir until everything is well combined. Spread the beef apart a little bit and then add the seasonings. I might want to give it a shake first. And just sprinkle some on, like that. Okay. Give it another toss. And we're just going to cook this until the onions turn translucent. Probably about 2 minutes. It's come to a boil. It's time to add the tomato sauce. And the diced tomatoes. Give everything a stir. Next, we're going to add a little bit of sugar. Another stir. Carefully. Alright, that's it. So now we're just waiting for this to come back to a boil. Alright, you can see it boiling, so let's go ahead and lower the heat. Place the cover on it. And we're going to simmer this for about 15 to 20 minutes. You'll want to once in a while come back to it and give it a stir. Then place the lid right back on. Alright, it's been simmering for 15 minutes. Let's turn off the heat and lift this up. Let's take a look at it. There you are. Looking good. Okay. And it's time to taste and adjust this. If it's too bland, just add more salt or garlic salt. If it doesn't have enough Italian seasoning for you, add some more. I'm just going to sprinkle on a little bit more black pepper, and that's it. Like that. There we are. Okay. Some other things you can add to this are some mushrooms. You can also throw on some shredded cheese. Maybe even add some chopped fresh parsley. And you can even give it a couple splashes of Tabasco or Frank's Red Hot Sauce. That would be really good. Alrighty, I'm ready to spoon some of this right over the pasta. And it's been right here waiting. If you don't want to spoon the beef mixture over the pasta, you can always throw the pasta into the beef mixture. But make sure you transfer this over to Dutch oven because it's going to overflow. Okay, to be honest, I like to spoon it over the pasta because I think for presentation purposes it looks better. I'm going to be frank with you. Okay, if you pour the pasta in with the beef mixture and then mix it all up, it kind of looks like cat food. I hate to say it, but it's the honest truth. So let's go ahead and spoon some right over the macaroni. And like I said earlier, if you wanted to add some shredded cheese on top of this, that would be delicious. Do whatever you guys want with this. And there we have it, folks. There we are. Okay, I think if I dig through my refrigerator, I might find a little teeny tiny bit of cilantro left. So let me see what I've got. That's it, guys. Here is the finished product. You can see the macaroni on the bottom and the meat mixture on top. And this is my family's dinner tonight. And that's it. Let me show you this side. There you are. Let me turn this around so you can see it. The macaroni and the beef mixture. Doesn't that look good? Okay. This recipe is fabulously hearty, simple, and filling. Plus, it's budget friendly. Thanks for watching, guys. Have yourself a great day. And I'll see you later, alligator. Bye!